Hi there, Cancer. Hope that you're doing very well. This reading is for Cancer sun signs or any other placement that it may be in your chart. So let's go ahead and get into this. So when I was in a meditation, I saw a centipede, and it was like a cartoon centipede, and it was standing up and it was looking at me, and then it walked away. And then I heard the song, and it goes on and on and on, and it goes on and on and on. I want to throw my hands up in the air sometime. Say it, ayo, gotta let go. So I feel like that for some of y'all, it's like letting go of certain things. Some of you, it's like a recent freedom that you have gained, whether it be like more financial freedom or freedom from an individual that you didn't necessarily want to deal with. I don't know why I'm talking so weird. I have done some personal readings today, and I just did Pisces, and you are my second one of the year for zodiac reading is Cancer. And it's just weird accents, but moving forward. So I feel like that Cancer, the goal is to focus on what you are achieving and what you have achieved and what is good in your life. Because for some of you, when I heard, and it goes on and on and on, like a centipede does, for some of you, it was like in the past, you're moving from everything going wrong. You felt like that everything was going wrong. And some of you, it was, because sometimes it's like you get to the root of a problem and you just see it and you ignore it. You don't pay attention to it. You don't give it any attention to think that's actually the root of the problem. But for some of you, it's like I see a tooth being pulled out. Maybe some of y'all had wisdom teeth surgery or something. But it's getting to the root of the issue. The root that has been causing certain chaos or pain in your life has been pulled out. Okay. For a lot of you, I feel like it could be maybe you were freshly single, or maybe you have stopped communicating with a friend or a certain person, and then you see that the root of your issue is resolved. Anyways, moving forward. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get into the oracle cards, though, for my Cancer as they move forward, and they're going to celebrate their life. What other messages do we have for Cancer? I'm not going to lie, your energy, because when I did Pisces, it was very structured, good to go. And your energy is very, like, scattered, I would say. It's looking at multiple different things at the same time. Could possibly overwhelm you. So the goal is to look at one thing at a time that is good, because it will keep producing good. When you focus on the good, you get the good. I know I say that all the time, but that's literally how it works energetically. Like, oh, that made me feel good, or oh, that was a good experience, or oh, that's a nice t-shirt. Do you see what I'm saying? But your energy is kind of like loosey-goosey, goofy, kind of. I think that the goal is to stay on task. You know, stay on task. Focus on the good things as they will emerge, because you finally pulled out the root of the issue. Okay. We have divine feminine energy. Conception. Okay, maybe some of y'all pregnant. Anyways, I'm only saying that for those two cards. So, divine feminine energy supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Soul time just tried to pop out. Now, with conception, it invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. So I feel like that for some of y'all, because you pulled out the root, belief came up for Pisces too, I believe. Anyways, prosperity on the bottom. Okay, y'all can see that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So with these energies, Spirit is trying to explain to you that now you have the freedom to move. Now you have the freedom to choose. So now is the time to do it. Do not wait. For some of you, it was a deeply rooted issue that you've been dealing with for like the last 3 to 5 years is what I'm getting, whether it's an individual, a workplace situation, or for some of you, it was an addiction of some sort that was ruling over you. Sometimes we don't make the best decisions when we are in a not fully focused space, right? So now is the time to focus. But what I'm getting is we have the Cancer full moon coming up on Monday, January 17th. My readings are timeless. However, I am going to start dating them for different reasons, okay? So this is your January 2021 reading. Anyways, moving forward. So divine feminine conception and belief. Spirit's trying to explain to you that now is the time to sow in, since you've ripped out the bad. Don't wait for bad thoughts to fill that space, bad energies to fill that space. So like, what do you do? Like, let's say it is a breakup from a person. You break up from someone, you finally healed from it, you finally disconnected, like pulled the cord from the situation, right? Are you going to focus on how bad that person treated you over and over again and manifest that back into your reality? Or are you going to focus on, gosh, my freedom feels good, the ability to do this? And if it was an abusive partnership that you walked away from, good for you. It takes a lot of strength sometimes, you know. I applaud that, and I'll ring the bell for that. Anyways, so I feel like that Spirit is trying to explain to you, now is the time to think good thoughts, to believe good thoughts, because what you believe in and what you think manifests. Like, let's say it was an abusive partner. You will not always have abusive partners. It doesn't work like that. If you think that you're going to keep attracting the same person over and over again, that will happen. Now is the time to think, well, I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy being me. I enjoy, you know, let's say you want to stay single for a while. I enjoy the financial freedom I have. I'm able to spend my money how I want to spend my money and do my thing. You know what I mean? Or if it's not that, let's say it's a workplace. Maybe some of y'all is switching your job up. Going for something where you feel more valued, where you feel like you were able to get somewhere is what I'm hearing too. Okay. Pulled out the root of the issue, and now you got to replace it with good seeds. Just like if it's a dead tree and you're going to try to grow a new tree, right? You pull out the root so that you have fresh soil, then put in the new seed. That's what you're being called to do. We have links, secrets. Number 2 is sticking out. Maybe something's going to happen on the 21st. We have tiger, will. Something about January 21st. I don't know why that's important. Sea otter, transformation. Okay. And then we have goat, reliability on the bottom. Ooh, Cancer. This is good. This is good energy. How far are you willing to move for yourself? How far are you willing? When I say move, I ain't talking about maybe you're going to relocate. But I'm talking about how far, like every step you take, are you going to take little steps or are you going to take big steps? This is a pep talk, just like Pisces. It is. It is a pep talk. You have the ability to create new. And right now is the ripe time. Sowing seeds of good. And it's, for some of you, it's literally, do you see how free that tiger is? Do you see how free that woman and that tiger is? It's like having the free will, believing in your free will. Maybe for some of you, and I'm not dissing on religions or anything like that. Maybe for some of you, you grew up, you know, Christian. You grew up Southern Baptist, Christian. And you felt like that you always had to pay for your sins. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to go into my story. But here's the thing. When you constantly think that I have to pay for my sins, I have to pay for what I've done, I have to pay for, you know, I deserve how that person treated me or how this job's treating me. If you think that, you will keep getting it. I feel like that for some of you, it's like, don't I deserve good? Don't I deserve good things to happen to me? Don't I deserve for this area of my life to be peaceful or enjoyable? I deserve that, right? And that's worthy. Number 9 is sticking out. That's worthy of being in my environment, in my energy, is having that energy. Focus on that. You want a better partner? You want a better job? You hold on to that energy because it's here for you. It's here for you. Your goal is to stop allowing in the negative energy, which you pulled out the root. I know I sound repetitive, but I'm just saying. Now, we are going to look into each of these cards, though, because this is really interesting. I did this a little bit differently for Pisces. So let's go ahead and start out with this links, which says secrets. I'm really feeling this deck. So funny story, I didn't mention it in Pisces, but I kept this deck in my car for like a year, around a year, I think. I just pulled it back into my apartment to use, and it's been an interesting energy. But what is this links about for my Cancers? What is this links about for them? Whew, just want to say real quick, thank you so much for your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm glad to be back. I hope that y'all are doing well. Let's look further into this for Cancer. So I just got 2 songs in reference to heaven. I have not knocking on heaven's door. Some of y'all feel like that you have been sitting in the same spot over and over again, trying to get something different when all you have to do was take a couple steps to the left to get what you want. Just minor changes is what I'm being told. Okay, but then I feel like I've been locked out of heaven by Bruno Mars. Okay, what's this link's about? Six of Cups and the Hanged Man. For some of y'all, even if you are a feminine Tower on the bottom, for some of y'all, even if you are a feminine Cancer showing up in your masculine energy more as this King of Cups, some of y'all really care about an individual that doesn't know that you care. Some of you, it's like, let's say you finally ripped out, and this is about a relationship, or this is about a relationship that you tried to get over for some time, and it's like you finally pulled the roots out, right? Oh, goodness. And now you feel like that you can move forward with someone else that's going to treat you good. That's so interesting. I heard I Know I Can Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes. So for some of you, it is treating yourself better. By treating yourself better, you attract someone that's going to treat you better. That's for sure. But I feel like that also when it comes to links, I feel like that there's a need to take a pause and acknowledge the love that you have around you already to bring in the love that you want, or to be in the energy of admitting your love. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of admitting. I feel like the Cancer has possibly been holding on to emotions for another, whether it's friend or lover, or emotions like expressing your care towards a family member, and you've been holding on to it for so long that I feel like that now that you're in a more stable, comfortable energy and wanting to put forth healthy growth into your life, it's time to express that care to this person. I feel like that it's kind of like the lynx giving itself away instead of being so defensive, right? Okay, what about will for my Cancers? The Wheel of Fortune. Will is wheel. The Palace of Coin. Capricorn. Well, I guess any earth sign. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. Or Pisces. Death card, Scorpio energy. Okay. So I feel like that for some of you, it's going to be a test of your will. Like, are you going to take advantage of this opportunity to experience the freedom that you are deserving of? Are you going to, some of y'all have done so much healing and so much work on yourself that it's kind of like this hole needs, I'm not saying you have a hole inside of you. I'm not saying that, but there's a space, right? That could be taken up and filled with good things if you allow it. Spirit is trying to make sure that you take the opportunity. For some of you, I feel like that there's going to be the financial prosperity ahead of you if you choose to follow your heart. When you follow your heart in a healthy way, things that make you feel good. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel like that things are beginning to burst from the seams, exciting and whimsical and magical, right? What makes you feel that? Go towards that. Think of that. Build towards that, right? And I feel like, don't you dare. Wow, Justice flipped over though. That's interesting. So I feel like that, do you have the will to move forward? Are you going to be like a tiger? And the tiger takes many chances. They tend to be quite intelligent too. It also reminds me of like a high priestess energy. Tigers always do for some reason. And so I feel like that Spirit is trying to tell you what you see, I usually don't get that off that card, but okay. The snakes of the past will not come up to bite you in the ass if you choose to not allow it. Like if you, I don't know why I feel like I'm talking to people who've gone through abuse. I'm sorry if you have. Sorry if you have abuse, verbal, sexual, mental, emotional, financial, all of that is never worth, like dealing with that is like a relationship is never worth dealing with that. Anyways, moving forward. But I wish you all safety. Please do what is right and safe for you. Okay? Anyways, moving forward. So I feel like that the snakes of the past cannot come and bite you in the ass. You have to be the one to rise above it. Like if you live with the fear thinking that something or someone is going to keep pulling you back, bring you back in, put you in a crappy situation. If you live with that fear, it will like continue to manifest if you focus on it. Like some of y'all, it's like having people in your life that you think are trustworthy, that you think they have your back, and you think that they're, you know, there's a lyric from NF coming up, of course, and it goes, people claim they're in your corner, but leave you in times of need. They don't listen, do they? They don't listen to anything. It's like, if you think that's what you're going to attract, that's what you're going to attract. You deserve a fair chance, don't you? You do. It's not even like, don't you? I'm not asking a question. That's a, you know, don't answer it. Because it's true. You do. You do deserve good, don't you? You do deserve love and tenderness and kindness. You do deserve someone that's going to stand in your corner and be there for you. Someone that's not going to leave you hanging. Someone that's going to be supportive, whether it's job, friend, or lover. Family member too. You deserve that in your life, right? Don't think that the dark energies from the past that had their claws sunk into you so deep that they will be able to come up and take that from you, because they can't. So I feel like the spirit is trying to, like, now is the time to sow these seeds, which I've said a million times, but stand your ground when you receive what you deserve to receive. Don't allow, it's like this hasty, it's kind of, this is what it feels, I feel like I'm reading for an abuse victim, and I'm so sorry. It could have been very serious, or maybe not as all abuse is serious, and I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. Anything that makes you feel anxious and like trapped in a box, you don't deserve that. You don't. As we go on to transformation, that's why we're going to transformation. Sea Otter. Number 18. The King of Wands. The Eight of Cups. I said hasty energy, didn't I? Anyways. Knight of Wands. King of Swords. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. I got all 4 kings out. Maybe I'm reading for someone who's got dealing with 4 kings. Anyways, moving forward. So the transformation, even if you're a feminine, this could be that you're dealing with multiple people, but it could also be you. Okay? King of Cups going into the King of Wands energy, taking action and communicating what they want to communicate, not overgiving. I feel like the transformation that you're going through, it has to deal with, what's the King of Pentacles in reverse? Temperance and the Ace of Swords. So there's a cycle that I feel like that you're breaking, Cancer, that you've already broken, where you allow yourself to be lip service is what I'm hearing. Lip service specifically. I'm sorry. I think I just saw an angel wing in the corner of my eye, and it's been a while since I seen that with my eyes open. That's interesting. Anyways, but I feel like, see, I keep getting distracted during this reading, and I feel like that for y'all, there's this energy that's asking you to maintain focus and to allow yourself to, don't be distracted by lip service. Don't be distracted by, again, doesn't matter where it's coming from. There's an energy that has lip service. They promise one thing, they provide another. They say they're going to go left, but then they go right. They say they're going to go right, but then they go left. They don't follow through. Cancer, you need to follow through for you and stay away from those energies, because as you stay away from those energies, you will attract more truth. You will also attract more people who are balanced and honest and open. I feel like that also you could possibly attract a Sagittarius or a fire sign into your life. Could even be it could be any sign by now, dude. We got it all out. We got it all out. But the whole point is that the transformation is a transformation that has to happen within you before it can happen outside of you. The transformation has to happen within you before it can happen outside of you, which means choosing different. So let's go ahead and pull a guidance card. Pardon my chair. This is a squeaky bitch. Anyways, guidance for Cancer. Vision. Keep your eye on the prize. Do not allow your energy. The full moon's behind her too. I think that if you haven't started moon manifestations, or if you don't really necessarily believe in that, but you're interested in dealing with the energy of the moon, which is the same thing. But anyways, and you want to journal on the full moon, I strongly suggest you journal what you want to achieve over the next 6 months between now and your new moon, which is in Cancer season. I also feel like that the guidance is asking you, for some of y'all, you need a haircut like a motherfucker. I don't know who that is. You need to trim your hair. Take care of your hair. Especially like, because hair holds energy. So a lot of people don't know that, but hair holds energy too. So when you trim your hair and you keep up with your hair, don't you notice that you tend to feel better? But anyways, also pay attention to when the Taurus full moon was. Something happened during the Taurus full moon that is going to come to light, or you're going to receive clarity on how to take action on it, or towards it, or away from it. So Taurus full moon is during Scorpio season. I don't remember the exact date, but anyways, thank you so much, Cancer.